Positive mindset and consistency are the true secrets to lifelong vitality. As people cross the age of 60, many begin to believe that slowing down is inevitable, that energy naturally fades, and that enthusiasm for life must decline with age. But this belief itself becomes a powerful barrier to health. The human mind has immense influence over the body, and the way we think directly affects how we feel, move, and live. A positive mindset creates an inner environment that supports motivation, discipline, and resilience. It doesn't just change mood, it changes biology. Optimistic thinking lowers stress hormones, boosts immunity, and increases overall energy levels. When combined with consistent action, it can turn the later years of life into some of the most active, fulfilling, and meaningful. The body follows where the mind leads. When someone believes they can stay strong, active, and youthful even after 60, they naturally make choices that align with that belief. They become more likely to exercise regularly, eat well, and maintain social connections. In contrast, when a person gives in to negative thinking, believing that weakness or sickness is inevitable, they unconsciously stop trying to improve. The difference begins with a single thought. Positive affirmations, gratitude, and self-encouragement help the mind stay focused on growth rather than decline. Small shifts in thinking, repeated daily, begin to change habits, and over time, these habits reshape both body and spirit. Consistency is the invisible force that turns intention into transformation. Motivation can spark action, but consistency sustains it. Many people start strong with exercise, routines, diet plans, or new hobbies, but when challenges arise, such as fatigue, pain, or discouragement, they stop. The key to staying active and energetic is showing up even on the days when it feels difficult. Consistency builds discipline, and discipline builds results. For someone over 60, this means creating small, realistic routines that can be followed daily. A 20-minute walk every morning, light stretching before bed, or a short meditation session after lunch might seem simple, but over months and years, these actions accumulate into powerful outcomes. A positive mindset transforms how challenges are perceived. Instead of seeing obstacles as signs to quit, a positive person views them as opportunities to grow stronger. Aging brings its own set of difficulties: joint stiffness, slower metabolism, and reduced recovery time. But the mindset toward these changes determines how much they limit daily life. When faced with discomfort, someone with a growth mindset looks for solutions, new forms of exercise, better nutrition, or mindfulness practices. This proactive attitude keeps the body flexible and the mind sharp. The habit of problem solving also strengthens cognitive function, helping prevent mental decline. Science has shown that optimism and gratitude have direct physiological effects. When we think positively, the brain releases endorphins and dopamine, chemicals that enhance mood and reduce the perception of pain. The stress hormone cortisol decreases, improving heart health, digestion, and sleep quality. The immune system becomes more efficient at fighting infections. These biological responses explain why people with a hopeful outlook tend to recover faster from illness and live longer, healthier lives. The simple act of focusing on what is going well rather than what is wrong energizes the body on a cellular level. Consistency also helps regulate the body's natural rhythms. The human body thrives on patterns: regular meal times, consistent sleep, daily movement. When routines are stable, hormones like insulin, melatonin, and cortisol function properly, supporting energy balance and emotional stability. For people over 60, developing a steady schedule promotes both physical and mental strength. Going to bed and waking up at the same time each day, eating nutritious meals at consistent intervals, and maintaining regular physical activity keep the body's internal clock synchronized. This stability reduces fatigue and helps sustain vitality through the day. A positive mindset encourages social connection, which is another vital aspect of lasting energy. Isolation can drain emotional strength and contribute to depression or anxiety, both of which sap motivation and energy. By staying engaged with friends, family, or community groups, older adults maintain a sense of purpose and belonging. Social interactions release oxytocin, a hormone that promotes happiness and reduces stress. Whether through volunteering, joining fitness classes, or simply sharing meals with loved ones, these connections nurture mental health and support a positive outlook. Consistency in social habits is equally important. Maintaining relationships requires ongoing effort and communication. Even small gestures, checking in with friends, joining a book club, or attending local events, can create a rhythm of connection that enriches emotional well-being. When these interactions become part of a regular routine, they provide structure, joy, and motivation to stay active. The mind thrives on purpose, and relationships provide one of the deepest sources of purpose available. The mind-body connection becomes increasingly evident as people age. Mental states influence posture, breathing, and even digestion. A confident mindset often reflects in an upright posture and steady gait, while negative emotions can lead to tension, shallow breathing, and fatigue. Practicing mindfulness or meditation strengthens awareness of this connection. By calming the mind, the body naturally relaxes, blood pressure stabilizes, and energy flows more freely. Over time, mindfulness cultivates emotional balance, reducing the energy wasted on stress or worry. Consistency in mindfulness practices amplifies their benefits. Even a few minutes of deep breathing or gratitude journaling each day can reduce anxiety and improve focus. The habit of pausing to reflect on positive moments rewires the brain to notice joy more easily. This shift doesn't eliminate life's difficulties but changes how they're experienced. Instead of feeling defeated, a person becomes resilient, able to adapt and move forward with strength. This resilience is what keeps energy alive through the years. A positive mindset also encourages continuous learning. The curiosity to explore new skills, ideas, or hobbies keeps the brain stimulated and engaged. Learning a musical instrument, a new language, or even technology not only enhances cognitive function but also builds confidence. Each small achievement reinforces the belief that growth is always possible. This belief feeds motivation and helps maintain enthusiasm for life. Continuous learning paired with consistent practice nurtures both intelligence and energy. Physical health benefits greatly from mental consistency. When people maintain a positive attitude toward exercise, they are more likely to stick with it. The consistency of movement keeps muscles strong, joints flexible, and the cardiovascular system efficient. Over time, this physical improvement feeds back into mental health, creating a loop of positive reinforcement. The body feels good, the mind stays motivated, and this balance produces lasting vitality. Positive thinking also strengthens the immune system by reducing chronic inflammation. Negative emotions like anger, resentment, or hopelessness increase inflammation, which contributes to fatigue and disease. A person who practices forgiveness, compassion, and gratitude maintains a calmer internal environment, allowing the body to repair and regenerate efficiently. This peace of mind is not passive, it's an active choice made each day. Choosing to see the good, to focus on progress rather than decline, becomes a daily discipline that nourishes both heart and body. Consistency extends to self-care routines. Taking time each day to stretch, hydrate, nourish the skin, or simply rest creates a foundation of respect for the body. These small acts signal to the subconscious mind that one's health matters, reinforcing the desire to keep improving. Regular self-care also prevents burnout and keeps motivation high. It's not about perfection. It's about showing up for oneself over and over again. Sleep and recovery benefit greatly from both positivity and consistency. A calm mind falls asleep more easily and rests more deeply. A consistent bedtime routine paired with positive evening reflections prepares the body for restoration. Over time, this practice strengthens the circadian rhythm, ensuring that each day begins with renewed energy. When rest becomes reliable, energy remains steady, and the body ages gracefully. The power of a positive mindset lies not in ignoring reality, but in choosing how to respond to it. Every day brings a choice to see limitations or possibilities. People who cultivate positivity choose to see each morning as another opportunity to grow stronger, to learn, and to connect. They use consistency as a tool to transform intention into habit and habit into identity. Over years, this mindset doesn't just preserve energy, it expands it, creating a deep sense of vitality